How y'all doing out there? This is Easy Work Boxing, baby. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell for more of the videos. Now, I got to talk about Jermell Charlo versus Tony Harrison Part 2. And we done seen the press conference. We done heard the rah-rah. We done heard who's scared of who. They faking ankle injuries. This, that, and the other. You know, I talked about in my last video a little bit about how I felt the way that Jermell was acting. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to who gonna win this fight. Now, Tony Harrison, he been off a year, which I felt like he should have took a step-up fight or a comeback fight uh, due to the fact that he been off so long. I don't think he should really go jump back in there with Jermell, because Jermell gonna be sharper since he just had that fight with the guy Coulter and stopped the guy Coulter. So I don't think that he really should just go out there after being off a year and jump in the ring with Jermell. I think Jermell is really, really upset about him losing that belt. And honestly, in my opinion, I feel like Jermell gonna go out and he gonna stop Tony Harrison this time. I think he ain't gonna fight Tony Harrison at his own pace like he did. And I think that was one of his major mistakes. And one of the reasons I think he lost, well, I know that he lost to Tony Harrison because the Charlo brothers cannot box. And I know a lot of people going to get offended by that if you're a Charlo brother fan, but this is nothing against the Charlo brothers. This is my opinion, but I feel like the Charlo brothers can't box. And they proved that night when they had their own cards, when they fought Korobov and he fought Harrison the first time. I feel that Jermell lost the first fight, and I feel like Jamal lost the second fight on that card. And they're boxer punchers. They're not great boxers. And I think that Harrison probably could win this fight if he can stay calm and do exactly like he did in the first fight. But I doubt if that'll be able to happen because I feel like Jermell is so mad about losing that title that he ain't going to come out there at all trying to comply with nothing that Tony Harrison is doing. I feel like even in the first fight, from watching the first fight, if Jermell would have went a little bit harder, or he would have pushed the pace how he wanted to go, he probably could have stopped Tony Harrison. I seen in the later rounds that Tony Harrison got a little tired. He wasn't landing any punches like in the 9th towards the 10th, 11th, 12th round of their first fight. But I also seen how Jermell lost, and it was from just pure effective boxing. Using your jab, punching off angles, and Jermell couldn't land that right hand. Tony really took the right hand away from me. I remember 2 big shots from Jermell Charlo, overhand rights that landed, hit Tony Harrison on top of the head. But other than that, he took his right hand away from him. But I know a lot of people gonna probably come out there and they thinking like, oh, Harrison gonna do it again. Harrison gonna beat Charlo again. But I don't see it really going like that this time due to the fact that Tony Harrison been laid off for this amount of time. Whether his injury was real or not, I don't know, but Jermell Charlo brought us some good facts, though, like a doctor didn't clear you or anything. And then I want to hear more about this sparring partner that supposedly knocked Tony Harrison out in sparring, because that been the reason that Tony Harrison didn't want to take the fight with Jermell Charlo right behind the first fight. Was the ankle injury fake? I think we need to go and talk about that a little bit more just to see if that was a legitimate injury from Tony Harrison, because no doctors, no nothing. Like he said it himself, he decided to come back when he was ready. A doctor didn't clear him. He said this out his mouth. So, if you saying you got an injury and you hurt your ankle in training, like Jermell said, is a form of decency to at least show the public or your opponent that it's a real injury. And he didn't do that. So I think that's something we need to talk about. But at the end of the day, it don't matter. Like Tony Harrison said, he here now. And I just can't see Tony Harrison beating Jermell Charlo this fight. And I know that Tony Harrison can box, and I'm saying that Jermell Charlo is not a good boxer, but I think the aggressiveness and the power of Jermell Charlo and the anger of him losing that title to Tony Harrison will be effective in that he will stop Tony Harrison in his second rematch. In his rematch. That's what I think. That's what I truly think. I think Jermell is going to go out there and he going to use like the Wilder Tyson Fury rematch type fight. Well, Wilder gonna go out there and not try to box with Tyson Fury. He gonna literally go out there with intentions to knock him out, in the first round, second round. And I think that's gonna be the reason that Charlo gonna come back out on top with his title. And I'm not saying this to be biased. I told y'all no bias talk, no racist talk on this channel. It's pure boxing. When I make my boxing videos, but I'm not a fan of Jermell Charlo's, but I just tell it how it is in my opinion. In my opinion, I feel that Jermell Charlo is going to stop Tony Harrison, and I think it's going to be early. I think he's going to be so pissed off and so angry, and with that power that Jermell possesses, and the punching power, the speed that he possesses, I think he's going to go out there and he's going to stop Tony Harrison. You know, if you don't believe that, or if you don't like that, then you tell me what you feel about the fight, and you comment down in the bottom. But that's just what I feel. I feel like Jermell Charlo is going to come out on top in this fight. I feel like an early round stoppage, third, fourth round. Probably, no, I say somewhere early, up above the 6th, 7th round. That's what I feel about Jermell Charlo. It's Easy Work Boxing. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. If you'd like to donate to the channel, go to community. You'll see how to donate. Most of all, stay tuned to the videos. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Be safe out here. It's Easy Work Boxing. I'm out.